This week we're going to give my old compressor the love it deserves. I think it might have come off Noah's Ark, but it still works really well. It just makes a lot of water and is very, very loud. The plan is to build an exhaust for the inlet, some rubber mounting feet, a new pressure gauge and air regulator, a fresh oil change, and an aftercooler with a water separator. But first, we're going to start with a muffler for the intake. I'd never designed a spiral helix in CAD before, so a few YouTube tutorials later and this is what I've come up with. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but my understanding is the more distance and corners the sound waves have to bounce off, the quieter it will be. That's my theory behind the spiral design. Little tip for getting your hoses on: glass of boiling water out of the jug. Hold it in there for about 20 or 30 seconds to soften the plastic up. Not sure if the camera's going to do that any justice, but that has made a huge difference. And I wasn't planning on it, but my OCD's got the better of me, so I'm going to have to strip it down and give it the Dulux rebuild. Here we are, all back together. Got the aftercooler fitted. That's actually an automatic transmission cooler with a 12 volt thermo fan. Couldn't find a 240 volt one, so I've had to use a little power supply there, 10 amp power supply. Got that wired in on the line side of the pressure switch. So that just means it'll run all the time as the compressor's turned on. Out of the pistons, into the cooler. Out of the cooler into a water trap with an automatic drain. So there's actually a little float in there and will drain when the water level rises up enough. Out of there into the tank. Got the muffler back on, still surprised at how well that works actually. I extended out the little drain on the tank too, just chucked a 90 on it, out to a valve, so it's a bit more accessible. New pressure reg too, the old one was cactus. And just chucked a little isolating valve there, coming out of the tank. I'll let it run through a few cycles, get it up to temperature, and we'll see if this aftercooler is actually working. And it seems to be working perfect. Water trap's catching all the moisture and I'm not getting any. And off camera, I've enclosed this little box here, try and keep the noise down a little bit more. And I've run some permanent air lines around the shed. Got this one up here for the reel. Another one over in here. That one's in there for another new toy I've got myself. So there'll be some videos soon coming on this old lathe. It's 3-phase. I've only got single phase here, so gonna have to do something about that. Give it a bit of a tidy up and learn how to use it. The auto feed's actually broken. I think there's something wrong in this quick change gearbox, so I'll probably pull that apart. See what's going on in there. And I've got another outlet down on this post for the CNC plasma table. There'll be a video coming on that soon as well.